Hey all, KSPortalcraft here. I'm an idiot with a list, but out of the 4th of July, my dad wants to try to explain all 27 amendments as of 2024 to the United States Constitution. I know it's different from what I'm making, and I'll go back to gameplay videos in the 6, but I honestly had no gaming ideas related to the US, and I thought it'd be interesting to do. Be aware I'm an idiot, I'm not a lawyer or a historian, so I'm bound to make mistakes. So do your own research if you care. I'm used MNSU.edu, and it'll be linked in the description, so if you want to actually read it. We'll be first going over the Bill of Rights, which according to the MNSU is the first 10 amendments of some sort. All 10 of them were ratified in 1791. The First Amendment says, it's pretty introductory one. It just says the government can't restrict your freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press, or can't prevent you from participating with the government. And again, this only applies to the fucking government, not social media, you idiots. So you can't whine about Twitter banning your X, whatever the fuck, or YouTube. It does not violate your First Amendment rights. The Second Amendment is another popular one. It protects the rights of people to own firearms. I think every guy being a patriotic American knows that, though. Third Amendment, the government cannot force you to close soldiers during times of peace. Something to do with like beans and toast eaters and doing it, and it pissed off the colonists and all that shit. Fourth Amendment, citizens cannot be subject themselves to search and seizure without a warrant. And probable cause, this one I just took word from MNSU. The source will be linked in the description again. Fifth Amendment prevents the government from abusing authority and legal stuff, but also, does stuff for eminent domain. And a lot of other stuff I don't honestly understand, like grand juries, man. When I'm on this, it's like 1 a.m. I'm an idiot. I generally don't get it. It's 1 in the morning. That's stupid. It also prevents, self-incrimination, double jeopardy, and all that stuff. The Sixth Amendment guarantees the right to a speedy trial. Seventh Amendment, another one I'll be using the exact wording of the MNSU because I don't understand it because I'm an idiot again. It reserves the individual right to jury trial depending on the civil case, and cases already open may not be reopened by others. I actually understand. I don't know why I put them I'm stupid. Eighth Amendment, that's near the consequence of, I can't, force someone to cut off the balls in punishment for, federal tax evasion or, stealing a nickel from, the penny store or whatever the fuck wackadoodle thing I'm thinking of today. Ninth Amendment, it reserves the rights not mentioned by the Constitution, so, essentially, your rights that are not in the Constitution. So, it's just so, you kind of oh, the Constitution does not say that, so you don't have that right. You can have more rights than this in the Constitution. And the 10th Amendment is actually just basically the same for the government. Pretty much it just says the government has powers that are not mentioned in the Constitution, so it's just the 9th Amendment for the government, basically. And after this, we're going the only amendment besides the amendments in the Bill of Rights, which were in the 17th century, not 17th century, the 18th century. The 11th Amendment, that's once again the only amendment that's not in the Bill of Rights, but was also passed in the 18th, aka 1700s. So it talks about state sovereignty and prevents citizens of a state, not in a state, from suing a different state. For example, I'm a citizen of the glorious state of Ohio. I'm not making a funny joke, I actually am from Ohio. I don't want to sue California for communism and, getting the weed, the marijuanas, implanting in our brains to turn us counties, or whatever the fuck I want to sue them for, whatever wacky thing I'm picking up today. I am a citizen, unfortunately, of California, and unfortunately, it's not a crime, but I'm just being stupid. I can't sue them. I can't sue in that case. I don't live in California. We're not talking about the 19th century amendments, which is the 1800s, you dumbasses. The 12th Amendment, pretty simple amendment. Changes how presidents are elected. So if basically before then, a president would, so let's say, Joe Biden won the 2020 election. Trump would be the VP. Now, Biden picked his VP, or the Democratic Party. Let's say, I'm not going to go over that too much, but essentially just changed it, because, it was kind of stupid having the opponent to the president be the VP. It's kind of stupid. Now we're going over these are the next few amendments, which are designed to protect the rights of Black Americans. This is gonna be doing the Civil War and a little bit in Reconstruction. Well, 1870 was the last amendment, a couple ones I'm talking about. 13th Amendment, not the last amendment overall, I'm going to say the last amendment of, the set I'm talking about. And actually, I think the last amendments of the whole 19th century, but 13th Amendment, another pretty widely known amendment. Slavery is not legal except as a form of punishment, which would be exploited by racists, but that's a completely different video. There's a lot of stuff going into it, but basically, no, you cannot own people unless you are the government and you want to force them to vote down, whatever the fuck. 14th Amendment, a direct quote from MNSU, because I honestly don't know how to rephrase it. Tells equal protection clauses, due process, citizens clause, and clauses dealing with the Confederacy and its so it's pretty much, to my knowledge, just, told about how we're going to deal with the Confederacy, people in the Confederacy, and also just a lot of other shit that I honestly don't know. 15th Amendment prevents people from taking the right to vote based on race. However, it would be, exploited. It still allows for literary tests and all that shit. And it was pretty easy to undermine, so yeah. Each amendment would fix it. Actually, one amendment I'll go over later. The 16th Amendment let's say evil county feds from taxing us. Another directive from MNSU establishes popular voting under which senators are elected. Pretty much senators are elected by the people. I think it was the state or something, or the point. I don't exactly remember how. It's something. Okay, this amendment, it's the only amendment to get appealed, the 18th Amendment. The evil county feds ban sale of alcohol drinks. This would be repealed with the 21st Amendment. The only amendment to actually ever been repealed, which is kind of interesting. The 19th Amendment. Now, I realize, it's gonna require some explaining, okay? So, how every single KSPortalcraft viewer may not know what a woman is, because, you will go on and laugh my channel, for views and all that. So you will go on and laugh. No KSPortalcraft is actually, a biological human. There was no woman and man, having the knowledge. It was just going on a lab. And, well, if you've ever played Far Cry 5, you know how there's another, character you can pick? It's sort of has longer hair. Not by much, but, and it looks a little bit different than the other character. Well, that's a woman. Well, they usually have sort of hair. They usually, have a different appearance to men. Not ton, but they have a different appearance to men, and also, again, you probably won't know this, so if you don't know this, you can ignore it, but these women are people, they are different than men, but they are still people. And in most states, they couldn't vote. So, again, you've probably never seen a woman, so you probably don't really care, but, there was a lot of the government basically passed the 19th Amendment to protect women, give women the right to vote. So there's only a few states that let women vote before that woman. Wyoming was one of the states actually. So good for Wyoming. 20th Amendment. I don't know how to spell any number after 20th. So I'm spelling it. So if the captions are wrong, I'm sorry about that. I don't even know if there's gonna be captions, but 20th Amendment establishes date of tomb for Congress. 21st Amendment repeals the 18th Amendment. I already said that. 22nd Amendment, the damn commie. Provided the act, which we all like, running for a third term. It just prevents the president for a third, fourth, fifth, etc. term. 23rd Amendment allows the District of Columbia, D.C. from voting and messing up. And they messed up Reagan's perfect 84 election. Well, almost perfect. D.C. and the other. Minnesota. 24th Amendment. Follow up to the 19th and 15th Amendments. Prevents poll taxes and such. Basically, just makes, easier to vote so you can't, stipulate to vote. Captain Goodwin, and there we saw the men and boys. 25th Amendment, another MNSU direct quote, establishes the process for a successor of the president. 26th Amendment, I think the VP itself gets to become the president. It was weird before then. Because, presidents that were dying before him, was kind of weird to pick the next one. 26th Amendment. Something that got all tricky addicted. Actually, it's actually a pretty good amendment. Basically, before this amendment, you had to be 21 to vote. And this made it 18. The reason why it came to be is that in Vietnam, whatever the fuck you want to call it, as young as 18 and a half were drafted. And they couldn't vote. They didn't have the right to vote. And I don't know of any states, actually. And surprisingly enough, Richard Nixon did something good about it. And actually got his friends a nice trip to Watergate, too. So, what a nice guy. He's a good dude. He took his friends to Watergate. He even, gave 18 years to buy a lot of. He even made the EPA. What a good man.
Down to camp along with Captain Goodwin, and there we saw.
The last one, 27th Amendment, a direct rip from the MNSU because I don't have much to say about it. Denies any laws, the various and state of Congress members until the beginning of the next term of office. Oh, for representatives, I don't know why. I don't really feel like we're recording this because I'm already like almost done. So I hope you know to learn something. Sorry that script was kind of sit, and also the recording was kind of sit. This is like my 10th recording, so I'm just kind of giving up. It's my 10th attempt to record this stupid video, so it's good enough. I hope you enjoy your 4th of July. For one for the guys, I'm sure hit the bell, subscribe, like, whatever the fuck. KSPortalcraft out. Bye, y'all.
I'm the music and the step, and with the girls we handy.